Big game. I thought I might have been done by now, but nah, there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do. A lot of foraging, a lot of quests. Well, not a lot of quests, so to speak, but enough to keep you going. But let's get this party started. Okay, well this loads. I'll be back in a moment. I gotta use the toilet.
Son willing, Avad will bring us out of this twilight time his father wrought.
Any work done under the sun warms you through the night.
The Sundom has changed, but this work hasn't. I work hard every day.
Okay, sorry about that, everyone. I am now back. Alright, where are we going? What are we doing?
I'll be doing this till I meet the moon, I'm sure.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Yes, the machines grow more dangerous. But what do you want the Sun King to do? About it. We have other priorities.
I've got... Got all the best goods here.
We fought the...
Don't pass up these goods.
Sun King Avad freed the people. His
Won't
father
find better
enslaved.
wares. You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
The world beyond the sacred land. I need to find Olin and learn everything he knows. Who the killers were, how they saw me through his focus. Who the woman is. The one who looks like me. Why they want me dead. Olin's trail leads to Meridian. When I catch him, he will talk. And he will pay for all the lives he's ruined. Easier when I was a kid. Twice the size of a Glinthawk, and crackling with lightning. Won't be easy to take down. That's better. Brew that up later. How can I learn to override you?
This is where it ends.
God, that sucked. Good morning, Watcher in the wings there.
The world beyond the sacred land. I need to find Olin and learn everything he knows. Who the killers were, how they saw me through his focus. Who the woman is, the one who looks like me. Why they want me dead. Olin's trail leads to Meridian. When I catch him, he will talk. And he will pay for all the lives he's ruined. Hardy little plant. You'll help. That'll help. Be easy to take down. Ugh!
fear in this city is gone. That's Sun King of Odd's doing.
The world beyond the sacred land. I need to find Olin and learn everything he knows. Who the killers were.
I'll be back in just a moment.
I heard him say they have piles of scrap up north. I tell you, Oseram know how to forage in those ruins.
Wish the Oseram would invent a gadget to do this.
Oseram will spend weeks making a contraption to do a job the Karja could crack in a day.
Any work done under the sun warms you through the night.
No. I'm awake and alert. Damn it.
The Oseram love to mine the ruins of the old ones. They even live on top of the scrap they find up north.
A good sweep will brighten this place up a bit.
Don't mind the work. Better than worrying about my next meal. Some Oseram girl applied to the city guard the other day. Oh, amazing.
The Sundom has changed, but this work hasn't.
Don't care what other tribes do. I'll just mind my own.
Don't mind the work. Better than worrying about my next meal.
Good to see you.
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost. I'm a guard, not the town crier. I work hard every day and sleep like a rock every night.
The sun shines on hard work and honest sweat. I don't know about this ceasefire. The Sundom prospers. Sunfall will want a piece of it eventually.
Feels so much better when it's clean.
I had to take over my brother's shift today. Sure as the sun's rising, he's off courting that noble girl.
I'll sleep well tonight.
You're probably so
It'll
far
be a
ahead of
long
me
time
again too.
before the sun is appeased.
Gary, you're probably so far ahead of me.
Beyond the sacred land. I need to find Olin and learn everything he knows. Who the killers were, how they saw me through his focus. Who the woman is. One who looks like me. Why they want me dead. Olin's trail leads to Meridian. When I catch him, he will talk. And he will pay for all the lives he's ruined. Good. I can use this.
Fuck! I got one tall neck already, but I don't even know what the deal is with those. Like, I can't follow all the different stories. It's too much. I don't even remember half the quests that I already did, what they were for, or what storyline went to what.
You're looking well.
The world beyond the sacred land. I need to find Olin and learn everything he knows. Who the killers were, how they saw me through his focus. Who the woman is, the one who looks like me. Why they want me dead. Olin's trail leads to Meridian. When I catch him, he will talk. Then he will pay for all the lives he's ruined. Grazers. Can override them if I don't spook them. For later. You're alert. Makes this a little easier. Look out below! These are helpful. Bitter, though. Going down fast. Uh-oh, spotted. They must be awesome. They've put their stamp on this place.
There's much to miss about the claim. I'm warming up to the sundown.
Life in the claim was never easy. Living here ain't either.
Look, I've got a pair of sturdy Oseram hands, and I know how to put them to use. There'll always be work for me.
If we teach the Karja nothing, so we'll teach them how to hold their liquor.
Yeah, I'm only. I just hit 20.
Someone over there.
There's a man who knows how to enjoy life.
I miss Mainspring. Charcoal smoke from a dozen forges.
I've calluses older than you.
I have calluses enough if you want to test me.
She sparks. I believe it, Flamehair. Petra Forge woman.
Aloy. Machine hunter.
Machine hunter, eh? Huh. I could have a use for you. Straight of it is, we're being muscled out of our own claim. That's why I've been working on this scrap-spitting beast. It's a dispute settler.
What is this place, Petra?
The Free Heap. Free because we answer to no one but ourselves, the metal, and the dust storms. And the heap's back there. A scrapyard, piled by Oseram past, from the leavings of the old ones. Breathe it in. Get the smell in you.
Smoke. And sweat.
Living in the trees has dulled your senses. I can taste 5 metals just in my spit.
So all this scrap was left by the ancients. Was it a battlefield?
Stockpile maybe. Or a rubbish heap. Packed so tight it all fused together. Those old ones tossed away more than we'll ever know.
But don't you want to know? To understand what it all meant?
Nah. Some delvers spend their whole lives trying to make sense of it. Not me. What it means is there's good smelting here. Yeah, don't need to understand a forest to chop down the trees for your arrows.
If you did, you'd know Ridgewood makes better shafts.
Careful, you'll scald your tongue with that fire. I don't pine for the old ones. They had their time. Their works are finished. All their inventions are under mountains now, rust on bones. My sisters and brothers of the Forge will make a new world.
So you're a Forge woman. You run the Forge and the town too.
The town is the Forge, and everyone pulls their weight. The right way to do it, without all the Eildermen having their say. If we were back in the claim, Oseram land, 3 days argument anytime someone wants to hammer in a bolt.
Sounds infuriating.
Oh, it is. But we like arguing. You need hot air to keep a furnace burning. Still, some traditions aren't up for debate. I would have ended up Petra Forge wife. How do you like the sound of that?
I don't think it fits you.
Good answer. That's why I left. I was steel young from the Forge then. Could make anything of myself before I cooled in my ways.
So you left your homeland and came here?
Went to Meridian. Everyone does. Joined the work gangs on the Great Elevator. We finished just as the Mad King got a taste for blood. So I spat and swore I'd find a place for everyone who stuck with me. We lived job to job until the war ended. Then we came upon this old Oseram camp. Long abandoned, metal piled up high. A place to start again. A place to leave my mark. When I was your age, I thought the lasting mark came from the hardest strike.
I suppose you know better now that you're an elder.
Trade secret.
This weapon you're working on, I've never seen anything like it. Your design?
See my face in it, can you? This one's mother helped reclaim Meridian back in the day. A job like that isn't done with strategy. They needed to shake the walls, turn the mad Sun King's army to blood and feathers. What's that face for?
Weapons with such power.
It's not the weapon, Flamehair, it's the wielder. If that siege had touched the Great Elevator, they'd have answered to me. Good work, that elevator. Story in every chain link. I'll make you suffer them one day if you like. This beast doesn't have a story yet. Too heavy to carry, eats metal like a snap moth.
This weapon you're working on.
They needed
weapon.
It's not the good work, that elevator. This beast.
But don't you want to know? To understand?
Nah.
If you did,
I don't pine for the old ones. They had all their inventions.
So you left your homeland and came here?
Went to Meridian. Everyone does. Joined the work gangs on the Great Elevator. We finished just as the Mad King got a taste for blood. So I spat and swore I'd find a place for everyone who stuck with me. We lived job to job until the war ended. Then we came upon this old Oseram camp. Long abandoned, metal piled up high. A place to start again. A place to leave my mark. When I was your age, I thought the lasting mark came from the hardest strike.
I suppose you know better now that you're an elder.
Trade secret.
You said you're being pushed out of your territory.
Out of the junk heap. A pack of scrappers came snuffling in just after we opened a good seam of weapon parts. And now we've got a standoff with a gang of bandits at our foundry. They blockaded us out. They're sitting on our power cells. Guess they like shiny things. Well, to finish up our defenses, I need those parts and cells. In and out job. Keep your hands clean.
I'm not afraid of getting them dirty.
Aren't you a blast of air from the bellows?
Is it just me, or do culture people walk slow? Don't they have places to be?
Just like them, it's too damn soft.
Hey, Al. How are you? She's on her way home from work.
If I had right of rule...
I thought...
Let's do
Spotted
this.
some trouble!
You won't survive this!
Take this!
Most of they are right there. Alright. Do this a little better this time. No, not yet. It's light snow. We got maybe about 3/4 of an inch on the ground so far. It stopped snowing for a while. It started at 5, ended at about 7:30, and just started again about 20 minutes ago. I probably could. That was like, I didn't even know that it was like that close. It's my first time down to that little spot.
If we teach the Karja nothing else, steal them.
If I had right of rule, I'd have taken the town first. More slaves for digging up lightning boxes.
Then make your claim for it when the others get here. Won't be long now.
Myself a sword one day, a big one.
Someone's out there killing us. Look!
From.
Bandits have a good defense. Better spot all their sentries before I look for the power cells.
Is that a blasted corpse? Ow!
Might have a man down.
Hello, sweetie. Al says hi.
Huh?
Al says hi.
Yeah.
Katie says hi, Al.
Most blissful driving experience I have had in a very long time.
Nobody on the road.
Just about. The roads are mine, and they're not snowy or slippery. They're just wet.
Yeah.
Like it's not even frigid out there. It's the worst thing that happens is if you're walking into the wind, the snow hurts your eyes. But it's freaking awesome. It is amazing out there. I was cruising and loving it. Oh, it was beautiful. Beautiful. And anyone who is on the road right now is being so careful.
Yep.
Like, wonderful.
I hope it stays like this. I really do. I don't think it's gonna.
On grass and like the car, but like the roads, they're the highway especially, beautiful, beautiful. This is nothing. Oh my goodness. I felt like king of the road. Mine, all mine.
Oh my god. I cannot believe that just fucking happened.
Yeah, according to the radio, for us on the coast, it's probably gonna turn to mostly.
Yes. Look tough enough. What would it kill him to fill out a decent set of armor?
It's not, even when the wind blew, like it's not cold. I was walking around the wind was blowing into me, I had to block my eyes, but the rest of me was fine. It's gorgeous. Like, oddly enough, it is gorgeous out there. I'm loving this day. Oh, and did you want me to pick you up the coffee? I noticed you didn't get yourself one. And by the time I thought of it, I was already almost here. And I didn't want to. I just figured if you want one, I'll go back out and grab a coffee for you.
No, it's all good.
If I had right of rule, I'd have taken the town first. More slaves for digging up lightning boxes.
Then make your claim for it when the others get here. Won't be long now.
Eyes on me!
I think I found a glitch.
Oh! I always wanted to be able to do that. Levitation.
Oh, looks like that glitch worked out okay.
Blast it, man down!
You have a knack, just a natural knack for texture, and you doubt it, but shading and depth. You do that really well.
Thank you.
Bandits have a good defense. Better spot all their sentries before I look for the power cells. I'm not here.
Too close!
Son of a...
You wanna cry? Oh, you can't, 'cause you're...
Oh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then all the guys behind me too.
I'm going in! Over here! It's her! This one'll hurt!
Shumin, that away. They're giving up.
Scrap it. We're alone out here.
Oh! 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 Oh!
Move along now.
You hear that?
Oh. Again. 3 in a row. I am my own worst enemy. My own worst enemy.
Who's up there? Oh! Time for you to hurt. Oh! Put some. This one'll hurt.
Don't mind me.
They're gone. Wow! Oh no!
Again! Oh my god. Oh my god. That time, all of them were dead. The other 3 times, I still had a couple of more, but now they're all fucking back again.
Leaping longhorns. Ooh! You're trash now.
Gonna tear you down. You can see them. They can't see you. There, a power cell.
Oh!
Okay, done. Now to get into the Scrapper's Run and find those weapon parts.
You'll get yours when the clan blows in. Town's good as torched.
All this scrap. Dragged here from who knows where and when. Lots of scrappers prowling. Hope they haven't stripped the parts already. The scrappers made that pile. Strange. Are they nesting? Let me find something Petra can use. Fast.
No, you don't. You just need to have an account for YouTube or Twitch. Camera's optional for streaming. That's why my picture's not up there.
They're scaring for me.
Stay down!
Back to Petra. I've been in the scrapyard long enough.
a bit too fancy, but he's made a place in the Sundom for the awesome.
Petra, I have the parts you wanted, but there are more bandits coming. The rest of their clan. They want to take the town.
Do they now? Hold this thing steady while I give it a voice. Then we'll let it talk terms for us. Now take it up and brace yourself. Don't press it against your hips if you ever want to use those for...
All right, I got it. Heavy. All I can do to hold it up. Come on, man, if you're coming!
Run this forged dirt town red, boys!
Heh, manners! She's working well so far.
I can hear you.
That was meant for me.
Room for improvement on the gun. No complaints about the gunner. Anyone but a bandit clan would pull back now.
Come on, you bungheads! They only have one cannon!
The bandits go boom, 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 boom. I'm level 20. I think Gary was telling me he was level 35, so he's quite a bit further along than I am.
Heavy. All I can do to hold it up. Come on, man, if you're coming!
Run this forged dirt town red, boys!
Heh, manners! She's working well so far. Room for improvement on the gun. No complaints about the gunner. Anyone but a bandit clan would pull back now.
Come on, you bungheads! They only have one cannon!
They're gathering under the bridge, Aloy. Bring it down on them.
What? It's your bridge.
Bridges come and go. Shoot it down. Oh boy. Whoa! Might have overdone it a little. Now, I'm no soldier, but I'd call that a rout.
My teeth hurt from all that.
That's interesting. Need a
There
leather strap to bind
isn't
down
no
on perhaps.
multiplayer that I've seen.
We'll give those wretches a sky burial. That's fancy talk for leaving them out for the birds. More than they'd have done for us if this thing didn't work.
If it didn't work? It could have not worked?
It isn't finished. That's why we're testing it. Now, you had your Nora toys to fight with. Saying goes, you can only trust metal. But my trust was placed well in you. You're owed, Aloy Machine Hunter. I won't forget it.
Neither will I, Petra. Whoa. Still feel the lightning snap in my hair.
Aloy, you look fresh struck from the forge. That's a compliment.
Can't be too prepared. Here's the bridge Jira mentioned. I ought to see if I can find his tracks.
Find help.
Easy now. What's your name? What happened?
Hackard. Find help for Pitchcliff. The Glendorks keep attacking. They'll kill my brother. Everyone.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
their fire water. Pay attention! I'm shooting here! Get in there and do your worst! Ooh. Ah! Ah! Take this! Got it!
Those Glinthawks must be here for the scrap. My focus is receiving another signal. I must be closing in on the signal. Have to climb up to the tall neck's head. The killers. What are they doing here? It looks like they're trying to capture the Tallneck.
Show your face. I've got an arrow for you. I know you're there. I can smell it. Fight me! Ah!
Calm. Rost always said, patience. sandstorm. Grit in my teeth.
Farewell, fool!
Redouble your efforts! The shadow demands it! No pity.
I have no idea how much ammo I had for the cannon.
Something nearby is sending that signal.
Fear the...
You can't evade the shadow.
The source of the signal must be close. I need to find a way up to the Tallneck's head.
I know, I saw.
happened here? Snap malls everywhere.
I saw some of the places you'd been. The new settlers have no appreciation.
There he is again, like we
They'd
started.
already piled your work in a ditch.
We knew we'd see him
And I knew
again.
the signs to look for. The scrabble in the dirt, those surprised splashes. I did tell you we'd meet again.
Nil. Still hunting bandits?
Oh, yes. I've been sharpening my blade, anticipating the scent of the fight. Don't get me wrong, these scum are odorous. A little panic and desperation really sets it off, though. Like an incense.
So, what's your knife called?
Why would someone name a knife?
So much for small talk.
Are you ready?
I didn't need your aid before, and I still don't.
Now that I've seen what you can do, you don't get another camp for free. Think of this as a friendly competition.
Friendly?
We didn't deserve this.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens. How long do we have to wait? What am I supposed to... do? Just...
Fresh as it comes.
Spoil?
I thought... Iridium was open to all?
Karja.
What happened to Ursa has nothing to do with us.
What's going on here? Olin's in there, somewhere. And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
If this keeps up, I'll be broken. It's always the merchants.
Good luck getting through, Outlander.
City's locked down on account of the murder.
Halt! Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erend's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy Outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way! Make way!
Make way! To Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. This, we should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead.
Is that what you brought back?
I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Yeah, he does have a little bit of Abraham in him. All I need to hear is a mother dick or a fucking shit river.
Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
Or about taking a shit in a shit river.
As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
All right, let's go with a hard line here.
Then stop feeling sorry for yourself and live up to her example.
So much for a shoulder to cry on.
Everybody loses people they care about. Tears don't change that.
Don't worry. Any tears I had just froze up.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay, okay. Come on.
I can't believe this happened here.
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
Would you like to buy something today?
Hey, come back. Olin's place is this way.
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days. I've got all the best goods here.
Blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged.
One more word, you scorched out slag.
I've known
I'll
about
throw
it for a
you
while.
in jail myself.
I've known about it for a while.
Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass.
Just kidding. It was just a guess. It was just a wild guess.
Not now.
Gotta go search Olene's house. Doesn't sound pleasurable. The house Olene built.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for 1 million.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
I don't think you're getting through that hatch.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sober enough.
I'll be
all
back
right?
in a
I don't
moment.
need another lecture.
I need to take a
That's not what I meant.
sandwich break.
I was talking about what happened outside. The crowd.
I don't want to talk about that. We're here because of what you said about Owen, so do what you need to do.
Alright.
Did Olin ever invite you in?
Nah. Closest I got was a doorstep to help him home after a night out. We drank a river that night, but I hold it well. Usually.
You said Olin has connections in the royal court. Does he know the Sun King personally?
No. He served the court as a scout sometimes and sold ancient trinkets to nobles, but he never had an audience with the king. If you're right, and Olin's into something dark, Sun King Avad has nothing to do with it. I'd stake my life on that.
I'll look around.
That's what we came for. Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
It looks like a picture of Olin's family. It looks like a picture of Olin's family. Looks big and heavy. Good, let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
A map. The glyphs show places he visited. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device
that's part of the
lets you
armor I
see
bought.
the unseen.
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal.
You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, we'll be there. My focus 3 days old. Even when she landed.
This place smells like nothing I've ever smelled before.
You there!
Is that some
Can you help
kind
me?
of spice?
Nora, please, I need to speak with you.
You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
Killed.
Just the way you are. Back in would be preferable.
Glad you're on our side.
Able-bodied adventurers. Hi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Did you come to the city looking for work? Good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you. I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor said. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny, too canny. I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone To find the last men you hired.
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. Hey, you're a smart one. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like. Keep them, use them, sing to them. If it's true, if we learn how they do it, think how valuable that would be to all the tribes.
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl, I'm not made of straw.
What can you tell me about the Banuk?
The Banuk women. Snow witches all. Cold eyes, cold... They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. Trying to have a conversation, it's like chipping them out of the stuff. They prefer machines for company. That's why I'm putting my shards on this rumor.
Then they might not want outsiders to know about this place.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries. Pile of slag. Those people bargain harder than the winter frost.
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares.
More of an explorer.
But you send other people to do your exploring.
All right, more of an opportunist. Girl. Nora girl. Huntress. We live in a world of opportunities. Risky opportunities. But why should risk stand in the way of a lucrative prospect for the likes of me? All right. I'm more of a gambler.
If I did look into your rumor...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land, beneath the anvil of the moon. And you look like you know your way around the savage east. The east. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, you can't miss that, can you? Payment on return.
There's a travel idea. Visiting all the cat cafes.
Yeah.
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative opportunity?
You need to win 3 half-suns at our hunting grounds to gain admittance to the lodge.
You mean these?
Very well then. Congratulations, and welcome. Our members reap rewards and adventure and live on in legend.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor you.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor 1 hunter at a time, and I'm afraid most of them already have one.
I've overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk. I hope it's worth it.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here, and a woman at that. So, you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds. Oh, right, you're new here.
What edict?
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, outlander, regardless of tribe. Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally. You should have been there. It was glorious. But I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or outlander qualified. Yet here you are.
Are you a member?
Me? No. Karja don't exactly encourage their daughters to run around hunting machines. But all the changes in Meridian have been good to me. I don't think the Oseram know how to sell to us Karja. The trader I worked for last couldn't sell flowers to a bee. He was too plain hammered, as they like to say. This is a much better job. I figure I'll be able to open my own shop soon enough.
What do you want with my marks?
You hunters and your badges. I'm not gonna take them. I'm going to give you a weapon that sets you apart. Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention. If you earn marks in all 3 trials at each of the 5 hunting grounds, come to me. I can give you up to 3 weapons, 1 for 15 half-suns, 1 for 15 full suns, and 1 you'll love for all blazing suns.
What do I do with these marks?
If you get the same mark from all the hunting ground trials, I can give you a Hunter's Lodge weapon. Show me what marks you've earned, and we'll see if you qualify for one of these special weapons I have for you.
I'm a little short on marks.
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15 trials, you'll be able to get the next Hunter's Lodge weapon from me.
Excuse us. The machine rider graces us with her presence. You're a Nora, are you not? A fighter from the Savage Lands.
The Sacred Land, but yes. I fought for everything I got.
Tell me, do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing, right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sun Hawk. Now be gone.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me. Is there a hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash. Now get out of my sight.
That attack could have destroyed the town.
hadn't.
Could have been the end of us. The whole town.
That must be the spire. It's huge.
It was all I could do.
Why did this have to happen?
All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the old ones like many in your tribe?
No. Although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the old ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
So you're interested in the old ones?
More than interested. I study every ancient artifact I can get my hands on. But years of study have made me too comfortable at my desk. I can't even bear the sun, if the truth be known. I don't know how I'll manage to take a partner. My family presses me for an heir.
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest me. I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my precious little vessels.
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in sets. Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think they held sacred essences and oils for worship. But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so on. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. It must have been breathtaking. But which vessel was used for which? I have to know. I have to continue my research.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware? Don't be ridiculous. Yes, trade quickly. I have work to do. I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. Ah, you're everything I'm not. Strong, brave, active. Come, talk a spell.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see. Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
We were lost without outside help.
Any news about my stolen sword?
Not yet. I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Tell me it's over.
We could have been killed.
I'm glad you're on our side.
How could this happen?
We can't let this happen again.
Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, called to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glinthawks perched there, drawn to the spires shining.
So, clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Carja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Carja and Nora aren't so different. You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried, in the end. He said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved too. I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
He could have been killed. We wouldn't have made it without help.
You look like you've traveled far, Outlander.
From the Great Plains. But not alone. Never alone. This was a city of cages 2 harvests ago. Wooden bars leave marks. I kept those marks. I can still feel the bars.
They took you as a slave, but you escaped.
During the liberation. My friend and I, they'd put us to work in the quarries together. We'd grown alike, so we fled together. But in the smoke, the trees, we ran right into the machines. I kept running. I thought she was just behind me. She is still. Wherever I go, just behind me. And that's why I came back. To finally free us from that moment. But I need your help to do it. In the quarry, it always rained. And we named the mosses growing between the bricks.
One of us could have died.
We waited
I
in
trust the
cages
sun has
for them
watched
to
over
come
you
for
in
us
your
each
trials.
morning.
I'm still
Not
working
knowing
on the
if we would
trials,
see another
and
sunset.
I guess it's still watching.
I've been asking the nobles of the Sun Court to hear out my cause. Just the grace of their ears.
You want me to shake them down too?
Don't tempt me. I'm still a priest.
I have to go.
Walk in light.
You're not like the others. You wear machine parts, but you hunted them yourself.
How can you tell?
A hunter knows a hunter. My people run with the great metal herds among the northern glaciers. But the Glinthawks, its sun's climb, are too strong for me. So I cannot fulfill my vow to paint the story of my people there. How the madness of the machines spread to the Karja, and they sent their soldiers, feet frost-blackened, to bring us here in chains. Our shamans, who sing the machine songs, many were taken to their deaths. Their songs go unfinished in Banur. Help me honor them. Help me paint their story. I ask you this. Hunter to hunter. So much noise, but no songs.
We had nowhere else to run.
We'd still be fighting for our lives if someone hadn't stepped in.
We'd still be fighting for our lives if someone hadn't stepped in.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosing.
What will we do now?
You're Talana? Assis said you were a hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay. Especially not today.
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Red Maw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. Cuts through trees, rocks, people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of the hunt.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge? So far, it's been all talk.
Yes, of course. You fight a machine, then bring its trophy to Assis the Sunhawk, then no one can deny you brought it down.
Assis, what's his story?
He's the Sunhawk of the Lodge. The highest ranking asshole... Sorry, member. He's taken down Ravagers, Stalkers, Behemoths.
So? I've taken down a lot of machines.
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But he's a hawk who brought in the trophies first. And that's how it works. Whichever hawk defeats the greatest machine first, becomes a Sunhawk.
How does one become a hawk?
When a hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place, no matter how anyone feels about it.
Who is this Legan, the man at the door?
Legan? He's a hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he doesn't fight anymore. He supports the lodge in other ways. Unlike the other hawks, who hoard all the best kills and drink the bar dry.
I'm ready to hunt, so tell me, what do I have to do?
You want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Assis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me?
I'll consider it. Just to make Assis spoiled. Forget something? It's not enough to kill the machine. You have to bring in the trophy to Assis. That's how it works.
madness.
What will we do now?
The thief broke the lattice on the way out. And some blood, drops of blood, leading away. More blood. I'm still on the trail. Still more blood. The thief got cut. The trail ends here. But someone must have seen the thief.
We didn't deserve this.
I have nothing to trade.
So many come to the Sundom and can't be bothered to work. And you don't seem like the rest. Any one of us could have died. We didn't deserve this.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
Someone was here to stop the carnage.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward. No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah, almost crashed into me too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
Found any Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander?
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay.
Just a bad doggy run.
We were lost without outside help.
Go to the watermill.